Welcome to the demo video for the end of the second H3 work cycle. H3 is the new self-deposit application for the Stanford Digital Repository that's being built by the design and engineering team from Stanford University Libraries. Our focus for this work cycle was to be able to support the use of H3 for new student capstone collections for the spring quarter. The list of improvements and updates since the end of our last work cycle is extensive and includes a lot of features and functionality for depositors, collection managers, and admins that we already had in H2. Putting the new component library from our UX team into use wherever possible, and addressing accessibility concerns reported to us after a review by Stanford's Office of Digital Accessibility. In this video, I'll be focusing on brand new features and functionality, much of which was built with our new capstone users in mind and with the goal of making depositing easier. We have a new homepage designed to help users understand more about the SDR, look for items in the repository, which takes users to SDR-specific search results in SearchWorks, and quickly access the application dashboard. Let's start by looking at some features for users with permission to create new collections. When a user creates a new collection, their Stanford email is now used to automatically pre-populate the contact email box. Participant entry has gotten much easier as well. Collection managers can now add users in bulk instead of having to do this one at a time. The entry box supports many different separators, everything on one line, each entry on its own line, and entries in the form of email addresses, or a little bit of everything at once, as I have here. We've also added the ability for collection managers to define metadata that will automatically be included in every deposit. This means there will be fewer things the depositors to the collection need to add themselves, and fewer things for reviewers to double-check before approving. We'll look at these from the collection manager side, and later I'll show them to you from the depositor side. The first of these is the type of deposit. The manager can require a particular work type, such as text, and then can opt to choose subtypes as well. If the collection manager prefers to include a general email address on all deposits to which end users should write with questions about the works, such as notation at stanford.edu, they can include that here. And lastly, if there's a contributor who should be included on all works, the collection manager can enter that as well. The department is usually listed on every deposit in capstone and theses collections. We've changed the department entry so that it's nested under the degree-granting institution. If Stanford is the degree-granting institution, this can be designated by answering yes to the question, and then the department can be added in the box below. By entering the department at the collection level, the collection manager can be assured that these entries are always included, always identical, and always correct. Now let's see what this looks like from the depositor's side. I've created a draft item in a collection that I set up with the same required entries I just finished demoing for you. My email address was auto-populated in the form, just as it was for the collection, but you can also see that the required entry from the collection is included here as well, and is not modifiable by the depositor. On the contributors page, the required entry is displayed and again is not modifiable, but the user is able to add more. I'm adding myself by using one of my other favorite new features, the Use My ORCID ID button, that uses my SUNET ID to retrieve my ORCID and name information. I can then reorder these to make sure that I'm listed first. Lastly, on the Type of Deposit page, you'll see the work type is set and unchangeable, as are the subtypes that were pre-selected. However, I can select additional subtypes if I choose. Once all the fields are filled out, the work can be deposited. In this case, I have the review workflow off, so I can deposit the work directly and quickly show you one more feature. We are now able to automatically provide previews of PDF documents deposited via H3. This works when the deposit contains only PDF documents and the works are in a flat list, not a hierarchy. That's it for this demo video. I want to thank the dozens of students and school staff who helped us with testing during this work cycle. It has been invaluable. And thank you so much for watching.